Hello and welcome back to Skyrim. I'll be very grateful if you'd like to subscribe and drop me a comment. Right, we're here, we're near the start of the world and we're going for Parthenax. Where he is.
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundunik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
Just sightseeing. I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the dragon shout. The dragon wren shout, can you teach me?
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here, if not for Tinvak?
Right, let's get the word of power. The shout. Fire breath.
As the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Okay, I'll use the shout on him. Is it fire breath, right?
Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
What's up, my man?
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
You know what I want off you? Can you teach me the dragon wren shout?
Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
Did you? That's a stupid question. I didn't know I came for dragon wren. I just told him. How did you know then?
Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
Stop Alduin or like this world Stop Alduin?
Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with Firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin?
Prophecy says that only the Dragonborn can stop him.
True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should.
That's so true.
Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Des, of fate?
I didn't come here to debate philosophy with you. What better reason to act than to fulfill my destiny? I didn't believe in destiny, but I will stop Alduin. What better reason to act than to fulfill my destiny?
And so perhaps your destiny will be fulfilled. Who can say?
Okay.
Des Motmahus, even to the dove who ride the currents of time, destiny is elusive. Alduin believes that he will prevail, with good reason. Rakmul. And he is no fool, ni me. Rinnik Gutnol, far from it. He began as the wisest and most far-seeing of us all. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name throat of the world?
No. Dragons are like mountains, right? I never thought about it, or you said you were going to answer my question. I never thought about it.
This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him.
Using the Dragon Wrench shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
An Elder Scroll, what's that? Are you saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time? What's the Elder Scroll?
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwatlan. They are fragments of creation.
And the Paradox.
The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suyek.
I was saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time.
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
How does any of this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kel, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Okay, completed that one. Started Elder Knowledge. Do you know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
The lawkeeper at the College of Winterhold might know.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
Or optional, talk to Arginir. What do I do with the Elder Scroll when I find it? How could an Elder Scroll cast Alduin through time? What does the Dragonwind Shout actually do? Sorry for that one.
I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
You're a master of the Gravers. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
And you meditate on the words? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
I don't know what they are, so I'm going to pick the first one on the list.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum arc mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Force without effort added. Okay, nice. I wish I made it on another willpower.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol? Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit, Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you, Sum arc mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
Eternal spirit added. Nice. I'll do the last
Which
one.
calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol? In
Yol.
your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum arc mora. What will you burn? What will you spare?
Fire within added. Okay. Can I learn more than parts
Which
of the words?
calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Fa. It is called force in your... Think of the way force may be applied.
Oh,
That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you.
Force without effort
arc
added.
mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Alright.
Dremyolok, greetings. Lok Thum.
No, come back. Let me quickly check my words, my shouts. So I got that fake clear scope. Okay, that makes you sort of thrill. I get that now.
Speak. I will listen.
Alright, how does an elder scroll?
Return it here to the Tid Achran. Then Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Aran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
Hakan, Gormlith, Feldir, who are they?
The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hun, the Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater.
Alright, what do I do with the Elder Scroll when I find it?
Return it here,
Oh, no, I just...
but I believe then you will see them. The first, they were mighty in their day,
how
even
could an
to
Elder
it.
Scroll?
Vormendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time, perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihorn, they would not listen.
You mean you were there?
Yes. There were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin's Thur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself.
Okay then.
Sum Ark Morah.
What's up this mountain? I want to look at this mountain. A cave up here. Don't think so. I wonder if there's something from reaching the very top. Or an achievement or something. There's a lot of metal up there, so it's obviously you're able to get up here. There we go. Ebony. Loads of ebony things. Ebony, malachite, malachite, malachite. Notched pickaxe. Ebony. Normal pickaxe, right? It's 200 odd. Notch pickaxe raises the wielder's smithing abilities and does 5 shot damage to enemies on hit. So I can get rid of that one then. And keep that one on me, and that'll help me do better stuff. Shall I get that? It's not. Yeah, that's scary, that'll get me killed. I know I don't need these resources, but that's not empty. That's that empty. Right, let's get the quest log up, Elder Knowledge. Triangular. Okay. Optional Tortog in there. Let's talk to him in here. Okay, where is he? I heard someone ring. He's up there in there. Oh, there it is.
So, you spoke to Parthenax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout?
No, but he told me how to find out.
Oh, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom.
I need the Elder Scroll the ancients used. Do you know where to find it?
We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek.
Completely optional, talk to Agnew. Is there another way to defeat Alduin?
Perhaps not. But this shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it.
True.
If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. Such blasphemies are the calling of mages, not followers of the way. Take your question to the College of Winterhold. They may be able to help you.
Like to learn more about the voice?
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thu'um resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
I'm ready. Have you recreated any word's power?
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Find the word of power in dead man's respite. Okay. Alright.
And focus.
Okay, so I think that's going to be the end of the episode, everybody. So, yeah, I'll do a save, because you know what I'm like. I'll empty that folder out a bit. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. And I will love to catch you all next time.